What if the absolute worst thing that ever happened to you, the deepest betrayal you've ever felt, was actually not the end of your story, but the beginning of your greatest comeback? What if it was all part of a setup for something incredible? Let me tell you about a guy named Joseph. And no, I'm not talking about your Uncle Joe. I'm talking about one of the most epic comeback stories ever told. Joseph was the favorite son, no doubt about it. His dad even gave him this ridiculously fancy, multicolored coat. Think of it as the ancient world's equivalent of the latest iPhone, while everyone else has a flip phone. His 10 older brothers? Yeah, they weren't fans. The jealousy was real, and it was toxic. It got so bad that one day they saw their chance. They grabbed their own brother, ripped that beautiful coat off him, and sold him into slavery. Just like that, his life was over, or so it seemed. He's dragged to Egypt, a foreign land where he knows no one, and sold to a high-ranking official named Potiphar. But here's where things get interesting. Joseph doesn't just give up. He works hard with integrity, and soon he's running Potiphar's entire household. Things are looking up, and then disaster strikes again. Potiphar's wife makes a move on him. He refuses, and she falsely accuses him of assault. So where does our hero end up? Thrown into a dark, forgotten prison. From the pit to the palace, and now back down to the prison. It feels like a cruel joke. He must have felt completely abandoned, wondering, God, where are you in all of this? But even in the darkness of that prison, Joseph's character shines. He doesn't become bitter. He becomes better. He uses his gifts, interpreting dreams for his fellow prisoners. One of them, a cupbearer to the Pharaoh, is released and promises to remember Joseph. But he forgets. For 2 whole years, Joseph waits. 2 more years of silence and darkness. Then the ultimate twist. Pharaoh, the most powerful man in the world, starts having these bizarre, terrifying dreams that no one can figure out. The cupbearer finally remembers the guy back in prison who could interpret dreams. Joseph is pulled out, cleaned up, and brought before Pharaoh. He not only interprets the dreams predicting 7 years of incredible harvest followed by 7 years of devastating famine, but he also lays out a brilliant strategic plan to save the entire nation. Pharaoh is so blown away that he looks at this former slave, this ex-convict, and says, "You're the man for the job." He makes Joseph the second most powerful person in all of Egypt. From a pit to a slave to a prisoner to a prime minister. And when that famine hits, who comes to Egypt begging for food? His 10 brothers, the very ones who sold him. They bow before him, not even recognizing him. This is his moment for revenge. He could have had them executed, but he doesn't. After testing them and seeing they've changed, he reveals himself. And in one of the most powerful lines ever spoken, he tells them, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." His betrayal wasn't the end. It was the necessary path to his purpose. Every pit, every prison cell was a stepping stone. It was all a setup for him to be in the right place, at the right time, to save a nation and his own family. So next time you feel like you're in a pit, remember Joseph. Your biggest setback might just be the setup for your greatest comeback. God can turn any mess into a message, and any test into a testimony. Let God's word continue to bless you. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more.